Are you thinking of moving to Wilsonville, but you want to know more about the various neighborhoods so that you can make the right choices on what's best for you and your family? Well, you've come to the right place. Hey everyone, I'm Joe Skipper with Skipper Realty Group, brokered by eXp Realty out of Oregon, and I'm going to share with you some of the top neighborhoods in Wilsonville so that you can make the best decisions when moving here. And if you're a buyer, seller, or you're an investor and you want to stay up to date with the latest on the Oregon housing market, you should like and subscribe to this page. I put out content regularly so that you can go into the home investment journey with the most knowledge so you can make the best financial decisions for you and your family. So what we're going to do today is kind of a cool thing. We're going to do a video walkthrough of the Wilsonville neighborhoods. We're going to see what they look like. We're going to see the locations within Wilsonville and see what some of the current homes are going for so that you can have a good idea of prices. So it should be a fun time and hopefully informative for you. So let's get started. Okay, let's take a look at Wilsonville on Google Earth and get an idea of where it's located in Oregon and where it's located in reference to Portland and Salem. So if it will ever boot up here. Come on. Okay. So as you can see, we're kind of, as we zoomed in, we're in the northwest part of Oregon. Wilsonville's a community of about 30,000 people. Let's zoom out so we can get a view of where they are in relation to some of the bigger cities, Portland and Salem in Oregon. And once this boots up, Portland is right up in here. We're about 20 minutes, depending on traffic, 20 minutes south of Portland. So pretty easy commute. It can be bad. This is kind of where everything backs up on commuter hours, both north and south. So it can be bad, but with no traffic, it's about 20 minutes south of Portland. If you go down south, we're about 30 minutes north of Salem. This commute is much easier. Generally, nothing backs up here unless there's a crash. Wilsonville's kind of the spot where things just to start to build up. So it's a good place if you're headed south. It can be a good place if you're headed north, but it can be pretty busy as well with traffic. But let's zoom in here. We're going to go over some of the 5 top neighborhoods in Wilsonville, but I did want to just tap on this Charbonneau area. This is a 27-hole golf course community. Pretty cool community. It's a short course. It's par 3, par 4, but a lot of people drive golf carts around. They own their own golf carts and they drive around here. It's a pretty tight-knit community. Has a really good bakery down here, Lux Supra Bakery. There's some homes on the Willamette River. Not a lot, if any, have any dock access, but it's just really beautiful views, and these homes can be upwards in the $1 million to $2 million range. As you can see, Wilsonville is set right along the Willamette River. This is a great area for boating. Our family has a boat right here, and we just boat up and down the Willamette River. There's lots of fishing, kayaking, etc. But we're going to start in Villebois. Villebois is up here in the northwest part of Wilsonville. So Villebois has been around since the 2000s, and it's continuing to expand. It's continuing to build. You can see even on Google Earth, they're building out here, and they just continue to build. They have great parks, great community, really tight-knit community. They have a range of homes for condos around that you can start at 300-something thousand for a condo here, getting up to, $1 million home over here that overlooks Grahams Oak Nature Park. There's some really nice homes over here that looks at the park. Just a really great community. A lot of people love living in Villebois. They're kind of, I don't want to insult you Villebois people, they're kind of cookie cutter homes. They're all, they were built in the early 2000s and they continue to be built, and new construction is being built. So you kind of, if you want the diversity, they do have different themes with the homes. They're kind of European based themes, and they're pretty cool, but they're kind of, a lot of people think they're, the cookie cutter. They don't have a lot of diversity to the homes, but I would argue that there's a lot of different styles of homes and different things like that. They're not a ton that have huge yards or anything like that. You're pretty close to your neighbors. As you can see, they're pretty packed in here, but you can get a lot of diversity and range in prices and location here. So no matter your budget, this is kind of your best area to go if you're looking at Wilsonville and you are either on a budget or you kind of want the most diversity and variety in homes. They have a lot of different styles, a lot of different homes, and these ones in this area come up, they're active quite a bit. Lowry Primary School is one of the best schools in Wilsonville, and Wilsonville in general has some of the best schools in the state. So let's go take a look. Let's go down into the community and see if we can kind of see some homes and give you an idea of kind of what the homes look like and what the area is like. Really safe community. Most places in Wilsonville are super safe. As you can see, these are some of the new construction. Google Earth's a little outdated, but just this will give you an idea of what the area looks like. They're really idyllic. Is that a word? But they're just a nice community, nice homes, well manicured places. They have a pretty involved HOA, so you really, you won't go wrong with anywhere in Villebois. Let's see if we can take a look at some of the other homes here. They have lots of parks, lots of great areas to hike, bike, etc. Let's see if we can pull down here and see some of the communities. But yeah, a lot of these homes are based on a European style, that hence the name Villebois. It's French, so they have a lot of European influence in a lot of the homes. But as you can see, just some beautiful homes, a really nice area, really nice community, great events that they have here all the time. They have a farmers market. It's just a really cool area, and you won't go wrong living up in the Villebois community. But let's take a look now at some of the homes that you can get. Let's just see some of the prices that you can get in Villebois. So if you go to my website, which you should all do, this is my website. You can scroll down and find your new home here. You can click to search. It's going to take you to this property website. And so this, I just searched for Wilsonville. This is showing you all the community, but let's zoom into Villebois and see what we can get right now. What's currently going in the Villebois community. So as you can see, pretty reasonable homes. Like you can get this 425. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2.5 bath, 1,300 square foot condo townhouse. And these are beautiful townhouses. I really like them here. Just really nice place. 425, 415. You can get a condo here, townhome, 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Let's see one of the more expensive units. So they don't have anything super expensive because they can get up to, $1 million, some of these homes, but 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,300 square feet for this home. Let's take a look at it and see what it's, some of the stats on it. My computer can never boot up. But yeah, so you can see the range of homes here. 599, 699, 729. So it's a vast variety of homes that you can get here, and they always are coming up. So you can always just wait these out. Multiple homes come up all the time here. There's just so many in the community that there's a high turnover rate around this area. And I don't know what's going on with my computer, but it's not wanting to show you that one in detail. But just to give you an idea, these are what you can get: a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,100 square foot home, really nice home. And this is by eXp Realty, my company. But as you can see, just a beautiful home, nice homes, nice area. You can see outside how nice they are. Just well-built homes that a lot of people enjoy. Some people that don't like the kind of being right on your neighbor, they don't really like that. But overall, these homes are really nice. So, okay, let's go back out. The next community we're going to go to, besides Villebois, is called Morey's Landing. So let's zoom out so you can get a kind of an idea of where everything is. So this is Villebois. We kind of got turned around here because we were on the street, but let me zoom out so you can kind of get a reference point. We're still on the west side of Wilsonville. This is I-5. This is the Morey's Landing area in Wilsonville. So these homes were built in the early 2000s. It's a riverfront community. They have some homes along here that are on the Willamette River and have their own slips. They have titled, deeded slips that are hard to come by around here. So if you're looking for a home here, there are only some homes here that have the titled deeded slip. It does not have enough slips for everyone to have it. As you can see, some of them do have it. Google Earth's a little outdated. Oh, you can see down here, you can see some of the titled slips. So it doesn't necessarily mean that these homes on the river have this slip. Some of these homes in here can just have that deeded and titled. So you just want to check on that. The price of the home can significantly change based on that because that slip is so sought after. But this is close. This is on the south side of kind of the main drag here in Wilsonville. You can see the middle school here and the primary school here are the schools that you're most likely going to. It's a great community. This one, again, is like if you're looking for a little more yard, a little more space, let's go take a look and see the area, just so you can kind of get an idea of what kind of homes you're looking at. These ones are a little older. A lot of people have done upgrades to them into the interior and things like that. So you're going to get a lot more house, a lot more yard, still quiet neighborhood, nice streets, nice community. But this is kind of what you're going to get. Good parks, everything here. A lot of people like Morey's Landing because of the less quote unquote cookie cutter style home. They want more yard and they want more space. So Morey's Landing is a great for that. Really close to the schools, walking distance to the schools. And you'll find a lot of homes here have been updated by a lot of the community. They have an HOA here. It's not as strict as like say Villebois, not as expensive, but they do make sure that the community obviously stays up to date and stays in good shape. So let's back out. Let's see this. So this, there's not a lot of homes here in comparison to Villebois. So you're not going to find a ton of homes that come on the market here. They're pretty sought after. See, this is the community here. So not a ton of homes, and you won't see them come up very often. They're generally in the 600s to 700s, and that all depends obviously on size. But let's see if we can take a look in that area and see if we can find one that's for sale. Oh, they do have a few for sale. So you can see 719. This is a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 2,700 square foot. So that's kind of the generic range of home here, 600 to 700,000. 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 1,600 square feet. But let's take a look at this one here that's for sale. You will notice that some, like there's a apartment complex right here. So you're going to see some that are for sale that are much cheaper, but these are condos not part of this Morey's Landing community. So beautiful home. You can see, let's see if it's upgraded, well maintained. Let's take a look inside so you can get an idea of what these homes look like. I don't know if this one's outdated or not, but you can see the size of the home, the different look of the home, the yard space is significantly different than Villebois. Still a good community. It really just depends on your preference of what you want and what you're looking for in a home. But you can see it has the 90s look. Some of them, like I said, are updated, but this is kind of the 90s traditional style look of home in Wilsonville. So generally the 600s to 700s. So, but pretty nice home. So let's go back out. Okay, let's go over to the east side, the other side of the tracks, and take a look at another neighborhood. This one is Renaissance at Canyon Creek. Now these homes are nice. Like these homes look really nice. They are really nice. They were built in the late 2000s. So you're going to have a little more modern. It's kind of I liken it to Villebois and Morey's Landing or Meadows, which we'll go over Meadows in a second. But they're kind of, the homes are close together, but they're really big homes, really beautiful homes. Some have some pretty decent sized backyards, but you're going to pay for it. This HOA has, and I should have mentioned, Villebois has an HOA. Most of them, it's something to check on that they cover pool and rec centers. Some don't have that under their HOA, so it's something to check on if you do want a pool. Some of the Villebois community homes don't have it. Renaissance at Canyon Creek, they have a pool, great pool, awesome place, and really cool area. I have a couple friends that live here, and they love it here. But as we can zoom in, so this is the Renaissance at Canyon Creek, really close to Town Center Loop, which is kind of the main loop in Wilsonville. You can see the pool right here. These homes are big. Like, you're going to get a bigger home here, but just beautiful homes, really nice community. Let's see if we can find or see what it looks like down here as we zoom in. So yeah, these, as you can tell, different year build, not in the 90s for sure, but the homes are beautiful. Little bit bigger yard than Villebois, mostly. You can find some with pretty decent sized yards, but these are this is what you're going to get in Renaissance. And Renaissance, Renaissance is a nice area. I really like the Renaissance community. But yeah, you can get bigger homes. Let's see if we can, let's zoom out, but let's see if we can find any in there. These are these are even smaller than Morey's Landing in the sense that there's not as many homes. these are rare to come up to. These will be a little more expensive. These are in the 800,000-900,000. But yeah, you can see this person has their own pool, but this is their main pool here. Let's see if we can go down there and see it. But really nice pool, really cool area. A lot of the community, most of these communities are pretty close knit. Can't see it on Google Earth, but it's right through those bushes. Here's another look at the community, which can't see many homes, but okay, let's go take a look and see if we can find any over here. Again, these don't come up too often. So let's see. Okay, so you do have Canyon Creek. This one's a little unique. This is $1 million, but this is a home that is an older home that's selling more of the property. You can see along this, you can see the Renaissance and Canyon Creek homes. This is the home like right on the border. So let's see if we can see this. So this one's $825. So this one's a good example of a home there. Let's see. Yeah, it's a good example of a home. Let's wait till it jumps up. At $825, you got a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,500 square feet. Let's take a look inside and see what you're going to get there. Yeah, you can see the style, the quality, everything is just upgraded. You pay for it, but you get what you pay for. It's a really nice home, a really nice community, close to everything. This one has the primary on the main, which is a highly sought after thing. But yeah, just a really nice community here. This is what you could get for $825 or in that general range in the Renaissance community there. So pretty cool. Okay, let's go back out. Let's see if we can back out here. Keeps turning us around here. So this is, where are we? Let's go. This is the Renaissance community that we just looked at. And now let's go to Arbor Crossing. So Arbor Crossing this is the community of Arbor Crossing. It's another small community. This is Renaissance. This is Arbor Crossing. I-5 is over here. We're still on the east side of Wilsonville, and we're going to stay on the east side for the remainder of this. But this is Renaissance, another small community that doesn't have a lot of homes that come up. These ones, again, are in the 700,000-800,000 range and can get up to the 900 to $1 million, because I think some of these homes have some green space view and some bigger lots and things like that. Arbor Crossing was, again, in the early 2000s, multiple types of builders here. Again, it's kind of the in-between of like a 90s style and the Villebois style home. You're fairly close to your neighbors, but some of these homes can have really big backyards. You can see that the high school is super close by. Meridian Creek Middle School is a newly built school, just beautiful school here. Beckman Creek Primary. So you're within walking distance of some of the 3 of the top schools in Wilsonville and in the Northwest region. So it's a really cool place. We live right in this area right here, Meadows, which we'll go over. But right now, let's take a look at Arbor Crossing a little bit deeper. So you will see on Google Earth, this is the Arbor Crossing neighborhood. It just it just separates Meadows Loop. These are 90s styles home with these early 2000s homes. But let's go take a look and see. This is another cool community. It's a pretty small community. As you can see, it's just a few roads here, but the community is close knit. They have a great little park here. Let me see if I can zoom in and show you. Our kids will go to this park. A lot of the community will go to this park and hang out, but it's a tight knit community and pretty cool homes. So let's go take a look here. See what you're getting. So yeah, there's a lady walking. Here is the park that the kids play at. Pretty popular all year round. It has a basketball court. Let me get out of these trees here and see if we can. Okay, Google's not going to let us get out of these trees. But anyways, there's a park there. Let's take a look at some homes. These are the style of homes. Pretty standard style. Nice places, single family homes, no townhomes or anything like that here, just single family, ranging from their standard 3 to 4 to 5 bedroom. 2 to 3 bath, etc. So they do have some different styles. Some people say this is kind of cookie cutter too, but it depends on your preference. A lot of people like this neighborhood, and a lot of people like this community. I like this community. We have friends that live in here and love it, and people are all good, and it's just a good area. So let's back out here. Let's see if Google Earth throws us for a loop again. Okay, so it switched us around a little bit, but this is the Renaissance community. It backs up and has access to the Meadows Loop community, which then you can walk. Let's zoom out, I'll kind of help you. You can walk to the school. So there's an access point to come through here into Meadows, and then you can hit either Wilsonville Road, or you can kind of take the community and get into the primary school and or the high school. But let's see if we can find any in Renaissance, which we don't. So this is a Renaissance community. As you can see, it's a small community. Things don't come up very often. So as you can see, there is nothing here right now. So let's take a look now at the next one, which is Meadows Loop. This is my area where we live. We've had a couple homes in here and love the community. It's just a really good area. Again, all these homes are good. I may be a bit biased since I live here, but early 90s style homes. We are super close to our kids' school here, the high school here. Lots of construction going on with the high school. This Google Earth is outdated. All this is like a brand new softball field, and they're making a new theater here in Wilson at the high school. A community of about 300 homes here. These ones don't come up a ton either. These are more of the Morey's Landing style, so you're going to get a lot of yard. You're going to get a lot more space between you and the other homes, but you are going to get you're going to have the HOA, and you're going to have some outdated homes. Some of these homes are pretty outdated. Some people have really remodeled them, but some people are really outdated. So this is kind of a cool sought after. If you can follow my cursor along, these are Canyon Creek homes, and these are in Meadows Loop, but just the street. And some of these actually have pools, which are really sought after, and they open up to green space. So these homes can be fairly expensive. These ones will be in the 900 to $1 million range. You can look in this area, and depending on the home, you can get into the 600 to 700 range for a home here. But let's take a look at there. Let's go down and look at it. Let's go into the main drag here. Let's see. So this is the homes you get here. Again, 90s style homes. A lot of them have been redone and remodeled in the interior. Some have new paint, new roofs. So you want to check on that, because this community had a lot of the shake roof and those sort of things, and we just got ours replaced, and it can be pretty spendy to replace those. But these are the types of homes you're going to get. Nice homes, good yard space. This is Meadows Loop. This is kind of the main area. Let me see if we can go down, show you the area of the pools and stuff, or the fancy places with the pools. Okay, where are we? Okay, let's bring it over here. These are going to be bigger homes too. So as you get down into here, you're going to find some bigger homes. This is a nice, quiet neighborhood. We have friends that live on this street, and just nice. They have a pool, and kids go down here and play. But yeah, just nice homes here. Again, these will be more expensive on this road, on Cascade Loop. I might have said Canyon Creek Loop. Sorry, it's Cascade Loop. But bigger homes here, back up to green space. So you're going to pay a little bit more money for those. But let's see what we got here for sale. I know we have stuff for sale. Let's go with this one, 709. This is on my street here. This is 709, just got listed here. 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,500 square feet. Let's look at this one. This one's on Meadows Loop, which is kind of the main drag, what we call the busier road, even though it's not that busy. But 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square feet. Let's take a look at this one, 625. I think this one's going to be a little outdated. Generally, they're in the lower price range if they're outdated. But this 949 is kind of an anomaly. It's a business, like a care home that they're kind of selling as a care home. So it's priced a little high in my opinion, but it's just me. But here you go. This is a single family home, 625, that you can get on Meadows. As you can see, the yard's big. They probably have a big backyard. A little outdated. Let's see if we can take a look at a backyard here. So we can do a backyard pick. So yeah, you can see a nicely maintained backyard. Bigger yard than what you'd find in Villebois and those sort of places. The newer the homes get, the less yard they have, as you probably know with most places. So these 90s homes will have a decent sized backyard, and this is kind of the standard backyard for Meadows. There's some that have really big backyards, but this is kind of the standard that you're going to get in Meadows. So yeah, that's what's for sale. This is the Meadows community right here. So there are not many for sale right here, just 3 right now currently. But that is the community. Let me redo this search here. So let's go back. Let's go to our last place. And this Google Earth probably won't do it justice here, because Frog Pond is a new community that has come up, and this is where you'll get that. You're going to get the traditional new construction homes. So you can see here that all this is being developed. This is on the outskirts of Wilsonville. So this used to just be all farmland here, and this is starting to develop as the Frog Pond community. This is, again, you have townhomes here, you have duplexes here that are coming up, single family residences. This actually, a little fun fact for you, was the home of Street of Dreams a few years ago. And you can see some of these big homes right here were all part of the Street of Dreams. As you go out here, it becomes more of the single family residences, and you can get some duplexes, and they're constantly building out. They go quickly. These homes sell pretty quickly. They're fairly expensive. The single families are in the $700,000-800,000, but just beautiful homes. These also have a range of sizes. You can kind of get a glimpse. Some of them have back up to green space here. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Some of them back up to green space, and you have some big backyards. These are bigger homes. These will be in the 900s to $1 million. These are in like the $2 million homes. These are enormous homes that were the Street of Dreams. So the interior is going to be just stellar. Like, this home is unique in the sense that it's sitting amongst all these other ones, but just a really, really huge home. And these ones have some big backyards. But for the most part, the single family residence is kind of going to be reminiscent of the Villebois. You're going to have the homes really close together. You won't have a ton of backyard, but you're going to get new construction and a brand new home. So it's kind of nice. And this community is really building up. I don't think it's going to let us go. Yeah, it's not going to let us go down there, unfortunately. But let's see if we can take a look at some for sale. But this is the Frog Pond community. It's constantly developing. If you want new construction, if you want to be on the east side, which is close to Beckman Creek and Wilsonville High School, this is where a lot of people go for that. Let's see. I don't think there's going to show any. They may show some on here that are for sale in the Frog Pond. It's not showing any for sale, but this is kind of the community up here for Frog Pond. You can get, again, like you can get a duplex in the 600 to 700,000, all the way up to 900, and then those homes, like I was saying, those homes, these are in the multi-million dollars, just because that's what you're paying for to get a huge home here. So as you can see, let's zoom back out so you can kind of get a reference of where everything is. So we are now looking, this is south. This is going to go to Salem. So we got flipped around a little bit. This is Wilsonville High School. So as you can see, this on the west side, you have Villebois all down here. Lots of homes, lots of opportunity to get into homes for multiple various price ranges depending on what you want. This is Morey's Landing. This is along the river. Again, remember that some homes have the titled slips and have access to the river, so that can increase value. These are more the 90s style homes. We are in the Renaissance homes right here, back on the east side. This is close to the kind of the downtown Wilsonville, so you have access to all the Safeway and Freddy's and all that stuff down right there. These homes are bigger. They're kind of the in-between, like we said, they're kind of the in-between the Villebois and Morey's Landing. They're a little newer, they're bigger. You have a little bit more of a backyard. Then let's zoom in. It's just kind of recapping here. So these are the Arbor Crossing homes. These are the ones that don't have much for sale here. They're pretty nice homes. We have the 300 homes in Meadows around here, and we have the Frog Pond development. So all these places, you're really not going to go wrong with any of these places. It really all depends on your preference, what you want in a home, what you want in size. what you want in style. If you're looking for a newer, more modern home, Villebois has new construction, and it has just a lot more variety in homes in styles, and they come up for sale a lot. Frog Pond is, again, new community, so if you want a new modern home, that's where I would look, is Frog Pond in Villebois. If you're looking for that 90s style that you can either upgrade yourself and or have more yard and or have a bigger size of a home with a little more space between you and your neighbors, I would suggest the Morey's Landing area neighborhood or the Meadows neighborhood. The in-between is the Arbor Crossing. That small neighborhood is right beside Morey's Landing, or right beside Meadows, but just a great community there. And then if you want to upgrade, Renaissance and Canyon Creek are just a nice, really beautiful homes, $800 to $1 million, but they're just really beautiful homes in a nice community. Everything here is nice. We can go dive in at another time to Charbonneau, and there's other little sub-communities within there, but those are the big communities. Like I said, Wilsonville has homes all along here, along the Willamette River, where you can get multi-million-dollar homes and just have a beautiful, beautiful riverfront property, have the access to the river. But yeah, there you have it. Hopefully that gave you some information on Wilsonville and helped you kind of make a decision, or helped you kind of guide you on where you should look, depending on what you're looking for in a home. Okay, so there it is. Those are the top 5 neighborhoods in Wilsonville for you guys to take a look at. Now, I know it's a lot of information, but I hope it was helpful for you and gives you a better idea of the community and the area around Wilsonville. Now, if you want to know any more information on these or any homes in the Portland metro area, feel free to reach out to me and we can talk about that specifically. And if you're looking to buy or sell in the near future, reach out to me and we can talk about what getting you the highest return on your investment when you decide to go that route. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can stay up to date with the local housing market here in Oregon. Thanks, guys.